This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for Thursday, December 29th, 2022. I'm Gary Dick. The Madison County Commissioners this week voted to extend a moratorium that prevents the development of large solar energy projects for an additional year.
Our partners at the Herald Bulletin report the moratorium was set to expire on Saturday. With Tuesday's vote, the moratorium will continue until December 31st, 2023, or until a new county ordinance on solar energy is approved, according to the publication. Madison County Planning Department Director Larry Strange said a draft of a new ordinance is expected to be completed within the next 2 months. A potential timeline for a vote on a new ordinance was not given. Alex Brown, Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Bloomington-based Upland Brewing Company continues to expand its presence at Hoosier sports facilities. The brewery this week announcing a multi-year partnership to sell beer at Gainbridge Fieldhouse in downtown Indy. The Upland Brewing Company bar opened during an Indiana Pacers game on the balcony level of the Fieldhouse. The partnership comes just a few months after Upland was named the exclusive craft beer sponsor for Indiana University athletics. Noblesville plans to develop the former longtime site of a Firestone manufacturing plant that has been vacant for more than a decade, while environmental testing and remediation takes place. Bridgestone America's tire operations, which owns Firestone Tire and Rubber Company, recently donated the factory site to the city following years of negotiations. From the state's #1 source for Indiana business news, you're listening to Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Don't miss your chance to nominate a worthy business or community leader for IBJ's 40 Under 40 Awards. It's one of our most prestigious awards programs celebrating the accomplishments of leaders under the age of 40. We're on the lookout for people who have achieved a level of success that is rare at a young age. Who will be named to this year's class? We need your input. Learn more and submit your nomination by January 13th at ibj.com/nominations.
Indianapolis-based Brightlamp says dramatic growth since commercializing its software product in 2019 is only the first chapter of its story. The startup created a smartphone app called Reflex, which is now expanding beyond its original purpose of diagnosing concussions. Inside Indiana Business reporter Kylie Valletta has more.
The Reflex app measures a person's pupillary light reflex, which is the pupil's reaction to bright light. Using the light on a smartphone, the app creates a flash of light and records 5 seconds of video, which is uploaded to a database and analyzed within seconds. Originally designed to quickly diagnose a concussion, the app is now expanding into being a general neurology tool, says Brightlamp Chief Executive Officer Curtis Sluice.
It's evolving into something more useful than being just a diagnostic tool for head injury. What it's turning into is what we internally call, and I guess we do market it this way as well, but it's a neurological vital is really what we're trying to grow this thing into, how autonomically, neurologically you're functioning. So that's kind of how it's shifted since then.
An NIH study recently showed the Reflex app outperformed standard methods used at recovery and treatment clinics to assess opioid withdrawal. The U.S. Department of Defense is also funding a study using the app to evaluate 1,200 soldiers with brain injury. Brightlamp first commercialized the app in 2019 and says the company has seen 90% growth each year. Kylie Valletta, Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Still no end in a dispute between the Fort Wayne Philharmonic and Local 58, the Fort Wayne Musicians Association. The musicians came to the table Wednesday without accepting any terms or language within the offer from the Philharmonic and actually increased their economic demands. This is Gary Dick for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.